thinking through everything at all times. I'm a thinker, and I'm a communicator. And for me, it's easy to walk in the coach's room after the game, and be like, all right, what did we mess up? What do we got? This is more of a collective effort. This isn't Tony Mansolino managing the Baltimore Orioles and making every single decision. It's myself, it's Frenchie, it's Klimek, it's Ashy, it's Chirinos. We're all sitting there. Grant Anders is sitting over there. We're all sitting there talking and trying to come up with the best solutions for the given moment and have a reason for everything that we do. But I am the type of guy that I will reflect and question and ask, what could we have done better on a nightly basis, whether it was a 1-0 loss or a 10-0 win. So that's just kind of my process on a day-to-day, and that's how I think and how I am. I want to be as good as I can. The one thing I can promise is we will always have a reason for what we do. It might not be the reason that you like or somebody else likes, but it'll be the reason that the collective group liked.
You mentioned yesterday that some coaches have taken on new roles in the past week. Besides the ones that were announced that we know about, Buck and Plasmeyer, what other coaches have taken on different responsibilities?
Plas takes over the bullpen. Buck takes over third base, the infield stuff. I think probably the biggest thing is that just more coaches are probably having to step up in what they do, just because I'm so new to this and I need help in a lot of ways, and that's okay. That's what this is supposed to be. And so far for me, as we've reflected and gone over stuff and the decisions and how the day's going, I do feel like it's been done pretty well with the right reason for us in each moment. But a lot of that is just the individual coaches probably having to bring on more responsibilities in their areas.
You're being pretty honest with us about how this is new for you, and this is a challenge, and you need your help from your coaching staff. I think some people would have maybe come into this role and maybe acted a different way and not been as honest. I'm just curious, why have you approached these press conferences in the way that you have, being just pretty frank with us?
Well, I think anybody that manages in the big leagues for the first time probably needs a little bit of help. I think usually when guys get into these jobs the first time, it's maybe like a rebuild type situation, and some of these decisions probably aren't as visual or maybe as important as we're probably making them right now. But the reality is this is actually a pretty good team, and it's actually, I know we're a ways out of this thing, but it's actually a team that does have a chance to get back to 10 games under, then maybe back to 500, then go from there. So, and it's a team that we do have expectations to win games for. So there is a spotlight put on this stuff, and I'm not naive to think that I can do this all by myself. And I think anybody that sits in this seat for the first time in their life and thinks they can do it by themselves probably isn't the right guy to do this.